Age is just a number. Everyone that has a brain. Well, yes, but actually no. How to test which hob is hot. Every morning I wake up to a question mark. Check out homes in Baltimore from the safety of your own home. Click to see new listings and find homes with virtual tours. The only day everyone loves you. Physics teacher. The greater the mass is the greater the attraction. The fat kid. So how come the girl I like doesn't like me back? The physics teacher. You mustn't laugh. You mustn't. When I was 13 I wrote my crush a letter confessing I liked him, but I accidentally turned it in as my English homework, and when my teacher saw it he told me to stay after class and then confessed he had feelings for me. Sorry you're not having 2 exclamation points worthy ex. I hope you find a more compatible partner soon. Dancing like you in a Phineas and Ferb music video. Woman shares a list of how much a man should spend on her. The minimum a rent should send for $40 is never acceptable ever in life. A begging menu is crazy. China's first police corgi steals sausage from child. What the F do you do? For real? OC. I would park my car at the hazard lights and move out those things out the way. Oh bless your heart. You don't know what these mail boards mean. So let me educate you. If you get out of the car, you're gonna lie. He's scaring me. Syntax error. Yo, this math stuff's so light. I wasn't sure why my doctor prescribed D for my constipation. Then this dragon started chasing me and I shit myself. All a man needs. TV came with the whole living room set. Replace the first 4 letters of both your names with F. I'm SF. Jeremy Collingson. I think I'll sit this one out. My grandma lied. Just come over baby, I'm sure you will feel better when you're and noisy juice on my member. 1 like and I'll quit my job. Liked by Don Trailama. Say no more. How did we fumble remote work so badly? People were going on social media telling the world they were doing everything but working while on the clock. Pro tip, in the event of a tornado or other such natural disaster, place veins and or cheese slices in your pockets so the search dogs will find you first. After 16 years of marriages, finding out that your spouse lucked 100 plus Ds before getting hitched a big deal, or is my wife just overreacting? Fear not lady, I'll save you. Did you just assume my gender? Yeah, she was already led when I found her. I want what he's on, not gonna lie. John looks like Sir Bedivere if he was from New Jersey. I'm tired of this, I want love. When I tell the therapist a little bit too much. Teach this to your kids. In all my years of kidnapping I have never restrained anyone like this. Of all the birds I have ever sold, to pelicans are by far the weirdest. Why are you selling birds? Why not? Don't question his methods. Help, that's up. Like the pelicans. Do I look Chinese? Alec Baldwin's Rust, the only thing worth seeing in this western. If you glue a lead wasp to your palm, you can smack your boss on the back of the head as hard as you want and act like you saved him. Penguins have been known to push a fellow penguin into the water to check if the area is safe and free of predators. When your handwriting's so bad it could be AI generated, I'm using it as an insult from now on. Kanye could have written but could have never made Jesus. What the F bro, Jesus. If you thought seasonal depression was bad, get ready for seasonal incontinence. Smart people can and should learn from fiction. Why many stories have lessons in them, or are attempting to communicate ideas. Wouldn't think this would be news to you. Fiction is the only place to learn some important life skills. For example, his Dark Materials taught me how to blow up buildings and wage war against God. What instantly chills a mood during X for you? Being called by the wrong name. That kind of led to my divorce. In The Shawshank Redemption, there are only 2 female speaking roles totaling about 10 seconds in a 2 hours and 22 minutes film. Violent excerpt here. I also think women are underrepresented in male prisons. Waiting few days to call back so I don't sound desperate. Realizing I work at the suicide prevention hotline. You're offered $50,000 but you have to be chased by one animal for 24 hours. Which animal are you picking? A starfish. When did a starfish become an animal? About 500 million years ago. If America didn't have schools, you honestly wouldn't even know they had schools. Guys who use expensive shampoos, conditioners, lotions, live in a nice apartment and eat healthy salads. Homeless man. Babe, so yesterday at that party I kinda had a makeout with a girl. I'm sorry, you alcoholic idiot, that was me. My future wife is probably fake laughing at her boyfriend's lame jokes right now. Be patient queen, a true clown is on the way. Stop treating your body like you have got a spare one in the closet. Deep fried cigarette. I'm actually quite the anomaly. My parents were humans. Look at this guy, he looks like he was raised in an incubator by Ninja air fryers. What a disappointment. I won't buy his app and this is it for me. Lots of other great apps. My family plan ends this December and it's bye bye Fry Guy. Edit to add, I'm going to start hiring local human teachers to continue my studies. We have lots of great Spanish speaking folk in my community. Time to buy local. Screw these apps. Me to my future husband. Honey, how are you? Wow, amazing, I would love that. Am I not enough for you? Lacking on is a complete waste. You are getting rid of your body protein that you could be using to gain muscle. This why when I am bait I loot inside my mouth to maintain maximum health. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Neon Genesis Evangelion 1997. Watching this for the first time in your 30s is like getting sized on your Seth bed. Hello, can you come to China? My cat can do a backflip and I want to invite you to see it. People just look at you differently when you're tall. Pictured, a popular Vietnamese YouTuber who went from 5 feet 4 inch to 5 feet 7 inch with height lengthening surgery. Bro went through a dangerous surgery just to still be short. Armed suspect robs convenience store, gets by every customer inside. Laughs in American. R.I.P. mom and dad, I know you all looking up at me right now. Up, yeah, they bet my A a little too often. What instantly chills the mood during X for you? Revealing a ring of on an uncut D right before you start blow. Little too specific. Please tell me you didn't, please. They call it cheese because cheese is edible. Why would you type this? I'm smelling beans all night while I'm on a date with this girl. I opened her purse to borrow a few bucks. Look what's in there. I don't appreciate you posting my beans in my purse on Facebook. You weird. Why did you even have those in there? You weirder. Boy bye. That's my purse, I be hungry. But beans though. Type she. That's too big back, I'm cool on you. Boy bye. When ice balls start peppering you. So you shout, hail. And suddenly in the distance someone shouts back. Tada, Firefly, darling, happy birthday, your cake has arrived. Delicious. Wait, that's not a real cake. What does Reed have that I don't? Things that stretch. My grandpa gave me his old uniform from the war. Peter, it has a sticker on it. I already wore it to Comic-Con, Harry. You don't need to sell it to me. How broke are you? I'm gonna have a deep breath for lunch today. Why is there an electric outlet in the shower? Some people might like to live dangerously. Literally me all day versus me at 3 AM. I pass this every day and it always seems like someone caught in a lie. Where do you work? Oh, the medical building. Oh, what's the address? 12345. Geez, what do you do there? It's the surgery center. This dude is like the Benny Blanco of SNL. Had an officer who had a huge crush on a girl in supply named Georgia. He followed her around like a puppy. His call sign was Jacksonville because that city is close to but not quite inside Georgia. It's time to empty your trash. Trash. 1.13 petabytes. 1.13 petabytes. What's in there? A picture of my mother. Oh wait, no, that would actually be 0 bytes. Boss, you're fired. Me. Pauses ton. Why? Day 266 and still no tomatoes. These are 4 separate movies, and he gets paid a ton to play the same role of a confused meatball in all of them. Where is the best place to hire a men's suit? Or homes? I'm gonna say it, end censorship debate with Steve. If I snap my fingers, you'll forget that you were ever gay. I was never gay. Exactly. Wait. No. Stop. I was never gay. Sure. You can't just state something and snap your fingers. I was never gay, if you say so. I lost a tackle in a motorcycle accident recently. Made this in Blender as a memorial to my lost little guy. Titanic shipwreck is accessible by wheelchair. I love inside jokes. I would love to be part of one someday. You were an inside joke once, bro. I would say he doesn't get it, but he never has. My little brother has become a fish theorian and now he's flopping on the floor and gulping water. My mum wants me to call a priest and have him baptized and or exorcised. What do I do? 1970s child warning ads were awesome. Remember kids, electricity will chill you. Is there anywhere locally that does the giant cakes that dwarves and pop out of? I need it by the end of the day. Money is not an object. Ideally it will include the and or dwarves. Please and thank you. Have a good day now. Steven Gerrard surprises young girl with brain cancer. 2017.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.